You just recently started earning on
Yeah,
YouTube,
recently,
right?
yeah.
Now, would you say you're the highest paid on YouTube when it comes to content creators in Zambia? So in this country, Zambia to be specific, there is no app which is monetizable.
Apparently, yeah. I think they've just confirmed Facebook actually.
Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. They said I think Biflo posted like 3-4 days ago, saying now we can monetize on Facebook.
There's no way. Because even at the moment, like there's a lot of people that want to create content, but they are failing. They can't.
True.
It's not just in them, but they would want to make the content. So it's not for everyone, I can say.
You know, I have a friend of mine who he did 100,000 views on one video, 100,000 views, and he got that under 24 hours. Guess how much he got paid for that? It was all Zambian viewers. So just guess how much.
I would say zero.
Yeah, he made about $2, 2 point something dollars. I don't know. So I basically dropped out technically. That's how I just dropped out from that course.
When you dropped out, were you making money from the internet when you dropped out?
No.
I believe when it comes to YouTube,
Yeah.
you're the highest paid version.
So this is the total for starting from like around
This is crazy.
January.
Living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me. I'm living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host Witty and I'm chilling with
Clifford. Sorry for my manners, actually came here hungry.
Don't choke.
My name is Clifford. I'm a YouTuber, content creator. I do all sorts of just video stuff. Sometimes I'm an editor, mostly by content creating. So yeah, it's good to be on the Thoughts Podcast.
It's good to have you finally. We've been planning this, but
For years.
yeah,
Almost 4-5 years now.
yeah, finally.
We meet up for the first time and we're already on a
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you said you're a YouTuber, which
Yeah.
I know, and some are yet to find out. Would you say you just recently started earning on
Yeah,
YouTube,
recently,
right?
yeah.
Now, would you say you're the highest paid on YouTube when it comes to content creators in Zambia?
I mean, it depends on the context, I would say, because I think being highest paid is like, I would have to look at who's on the line and
Yeah,
how much they're like earning, right? Because sometimes, like on average, like the lowest I've ever done on YouTube is like $40 in a month.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but it was in the time when I didn't post for 2 months.
40 what?
$40, yeah. The month before that, I did
I
500.
think that's the lowest.
Yeah,
$40.
$40, yeah.
Okay.
And then the highest was I think 1,300.
1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000. A thou.
Yeah,
So the lowest you've gotten is $40,
Yeah.
and you were not consistently posting.
yeah. I didn't post for 2 months. It's crazy. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. You know, it's hard to earn in this country, and then how you are able to make money yourself is not. It's because the type of content you're doing is not targeting the Zambian
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how
Okay.
did you do that? Like, how did you manage to get an outside
Outside
audience?
So you know, like if you talk about like OG YouTube, like back in the days,
Yeah.
when I started it, I didn't know that there were other like YouTubers in Zambia. So my mindset was like, maybe people in Zambia don't do this.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I used to watch like creators from outside. So every time I tried to search like YouTube Zambia, I didn't find anyone. I couldn't find anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So around that time, that's like between 6 years ago, I think, maybe 6-7 years ago. I was really young by then.
Yeah.
So I started to make videos like the people that I used to see, which are like the people in the everywhere else. So maybe 2 years in, that's when I came in. Now I found like there's other like content creators in Zambia. I was like, oh, there are people doing this. But already by then, I was already invested in like the quality that those guys were doing. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go with their flow because these guys seem to like just, because most Zambians around that time would just vlog, you know, like come do this with me, but I didn't really like to do that. I wanted to go like really, really heavy, like high quality stuff. So yeah, and then just doing that, I found myself in this in this place. Yeah.
So it actually makes sense. So your inspiration was outside.
It was outside.
Yes. That explains why you have like an international audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really doing well.
True.
In terms of numbers. Like I've seen your content on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like it's millions out there.
Yeah.
Billions.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Are you able to make money on TikTok?
At the moment, no. One of my friends who's like, sometimes he's like my financial manager. He's the one that monetized my YouTube. So we had that conversation about how we could monetize like TikTok. We tried having, because I have one of my managers like basically outside. She's all the way in Brazil. So we tried having her manage the TikTok, and then seeing that maybe since the location has changed, maybe we can try to monetize it. But after we waited for, I think it was like 2 months, and then it showed that we could monetize. But then there were like complications, like like the taxes and the name, because if she was going to use her tax numbers, the name would be different. So it was just a whole complicated situation. But a friend of mine the same guy told me that now you can create a different TikTok account using the American location, and then you can automatically monetize it. So I don't know because now that means I have to start over.
Yeah, so from scratch.
From scratch, basically.
Because the account has to be based in a monetized country.
Yeah.
So in this country, Zambia to be specific, there is no app which is monetizable.
Apparently, I think they've just confirmed Facebook actually.
Facebook?
Yeah. They said, I think Biflo posted like 3-4 days ago, saying now we can monetize on Facebook.
There's no way.
I swear, you should check it out.
On Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. That's what they say.
I need to check that out. If it's true, then that will make sense. And then people will be motivated to make content. And everyone that's making content or been making content will start getting paid for the content. And people like us will even get like more serious now. It's motivation.
True.
Yeah, right.
I think for a long time, I feel like, like the best thing about Zambian people is that we know that like content is not monetized here, but we still keep pushing.
Yeah.
That's what at the end of the day, there's many people that are doing it for passion.
Yeah.
Rather than like just money, which
now,
is like a good thing.
Now imagine how they are going to push once they hear that they are able to monetize. It's going to be big.
It's going to be big.
Yeah.
Because already I saw people sharing the same post and they were saying that, now we are all going to like get into content creation.
Yeah.
Because even the Moevantu guys, the way they posted it was like baiting people to basically start. They said content is now monetized in Zambia, so people can now make up to 50,000 per month. But you ask content creators, it's not that easy.
It's not easy. Yeah, that's the thing. Those people who are just seeing it from far, they'll be like, then we'll all just be content creators.
Yeah,
no,
there's so much money.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Because even at the moment, like there's a lot of people that want to create content, but they are failing. They can't.
True.
It's not just in them, but they would want to make the content. So it's not for everyone, I can say.
True.
Very
True.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think most of them are like, because they see from afar.
Yeah.
Because when people see from afar, it's like the only thing they care about is results.
Yeah.
So even for a person like me, they would want, like, let's say, motivate us to do this thing and blah blah blah. But they're only seeing it from, they're looking at the results.
Yeah.
They won't ask like how long did it take? Like, what did you go through to get here? Like, we'll just look at the results and they'll be like, maybe we can also do that.
Yeah.
At some point, it's a good thing because that's what gets people started. But then once they get in, a lot of them quit along the way because then they see that you're going to have a lot of like nights where you're talking to yourself. You post and no one is going to watch that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can go like that for years.
Yeah.
So now it's like, are you determined to keep going and finding your style? Some people are never really that invested. They never really have that enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. This is why like those who can survive long when it comes to content creation in this country are those who've been creating content for so long, even though it's not monetized.
True.
When it's monetized, they'll even be more consistent. They'll have more reasons to do it. Not only for passion.
Also, like, they could make a living off it.
Yeah, to sustain themselves.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But that's good news if like we can really monetize on Facebook. I need to check that out.
You should. It
Yeah.
was because Biffle is doing in the forefront now of the whole media thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he made a post like a month ago, if not 2 months, like a month ago. On that post, he was basically talking about how the whole monetization thing is in conversation. They're taking it to the parliament. to
Yeah, I saw
discuss
that.
it.
I saw that.
Yeah, so they did, and then they sent the same thing to like the Facebook guys, and then we had to wait again, and then they now like confirmed it that people can monetize on Facebook. So hopefully with time we can do that with TikTok and everything else. So
Yeah.
we don't have to do all these other like
Yeah.
methods just to get
Yeah.
monetized. That would be good.
Yeah, that would be really good. For real. Yeah, because even YouTube,
Yeah,
because we need that
yeah.
Zambian audience,
Mhm.
the views, make
Yeah.
money.
With the Zambian audience.
Yeah, you get. Yeah,
Because you technically can't.
yeah, you can't.
But I mean, I have a friend of mine who he did 100,000 views on one video, 100,000 views, and he got that under 24 hours. Guess how much he got paid for that? It was all Zambian viewers. So just guess how much.
I would say zero.
Yeah, he made about $2, 2 point something dollars.
You see?
So it's crazy.
So it would be better if we start making even. Let me just say, all the platforms
True.
will be motivated to make content.
True.
Yeah. So okay, what do you think of the current content creation space in Zambia? Like, have you seen any changes from the time you started?
I think it's growing. I think it's, if there's anything I can say, the content itself hasn't changed. Because back in the days, people were doing like, maybe come with me or stay with me or do this with me, like those kind of vlogs.
Yeah.
Like they've typically not changed. Maybe the only thing that has changed is like the quality. But what I will say that has changed is that people are now invested because people now like to watch content.
Yeah.
I think content is growing in Zambia, Lusaka specifically. Because someone could post a video where they're just going to like a place and eat while they talk about like random stuff.
Yeah.
They'll get like thousands and thousands of views from that. A long time ago, it was hard to even get like 1,000 views.
Yeah.
So you see like all the biggest content creators now are doing like 10,000 views on here, maybe TikTok, whatever. Like it's easier because people are now like watching content creators. So
Yeah.
if anything, I feel like there's more people watching videos now in Zambia. Yeah.
Yeah, true. And the other thing is, I'm glad, like right now, people understand like what content creation is, what vlogging is.
Yeah.
Remember that? Because before, if they see you walking around with the
the
camera
camera,
doing your thing, they'll be like, they'll look at you weird, like,
Like,
what is this guy? Hey, like, what is this guy doing? Like,
Yeah,
they'll even think
I'm
maybe
like-
you are there to capture them,
Them,
or
yeah.
everything, when you're just doing your own thing.
stuff. Yeah.
But right now, people will be able to understand, oh, content
he's doing
creators,
content.
and then they'll go about their,
They're there.
yeah.
Sometimes they even come rush the camera and just say hi. You know?
Yeah.
Like they don't know what you're doing when you're posting. They'll
but
just come say hi.
yeah, once they just know it's content, they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, can I feature in the video?
Yeah.
Just wave to the camera. Before, they were uncomfortable.
Yeah, they were
So-
like, why are you taking my face? I think even the internet wasn't that big. Because they would wonder, like, what are you going to do with me?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
So it's great to see.
True.
But we are not there yet, and would love to see like more content creators. This is why we feel like people are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they are all doing the same,
Same thing,
content.
yeah.
It's because we are a few content creators.
True,
That's the reason why.
True.
Yeah.
I think because everyone is trying to go for what's proven.
Yeah,
Like everyone wants to do like, this is what is working out there. So they feel like doing something different.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like if I was starting content in this space, I think I might have fallen in the same trap. Because I think what did save me was that the people that I was following around the time were doing like high quality content.
Yeah.
So when I was already doing that, and then I came back to realize that people are actually posting videos in here. Enos was actually one of the first YouTubers I saw. Yeah, and he was doing like some brand deal content videos. And I was like, yeah, so they're actually Zambian content creators. That's how I got motivated to like look for most of them. So they're all doing like the same thing at the time. But since I was already doing like the high quality stuff, I just kept up with that. I was like, I can't come to do like these videos. Yeah. So I think everyone is just trying to jump on what's working, and like, oh, maybe Chanda Brian is doing this, or this guy is doing this. Or they'll look at Benendinema, like he's doing comedy, maybe I should do that.
yeah. They look at the numbers.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
say, maybe comedy.
Yeah, it works.
That's where it's at.
It has
But
worked for
do
this
you
guy.
have it? do you have it in you to be a comedian?
Comedian, true.
Yeah, you need to look at that also.
True.
Yeah, so you need to find your strength.
True.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Again, people are obsessed with numbers, so it makes them produce mediocre content.
Yeah.
So it's not about numbers.
True. Yeah,
Quality also.
True. You're actually right on that. Because I think the thing is, it's hard to get views or numbers if you're actually chasing them.
It is.
Yeah. So the only problem with that is you're going to try to get into controversy to try and get those numbers, which is why I think like some people are much more comfortable. They would come online and then like maybe someone, you know, like these things that leak around like the country and stuff. They would rather come around and maybe have like that as content because they know that like this will get numbers, like people are talking about this, and they'll trash talk like everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like it's kind of like just a chase for like numbers. I think if you are not and you're trying to like maybe let's take away from this. This is what's happening in the country. This is what we can take away from this. And then you give like random, because most people don't want to listen to that.
Yeah.
And then if you're like a creative, obviously as creative, we know how to.
We understand.
Yeah, we understand that sometimes you can make a video, like I can make a video about maybe physics. Sometimes I even know that this is like too deep. I know it won't reach like a large audience, but I know that people that who are going to watch this are surely going to get something from this.
Yeah, they'll learn. They'll watch the whole thing.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I know that what I'm doing, like the people that will watch that video have gotten something. But if someone who's like trying to get like the maximum of like every views out there, they would rather not touch like everything. They'd rather just touch a few of these things to try and combine something and then just give people what they want. Yeah. Which is why I also think that on the internet, we shouldn't even get advice from the internet sometimes. Because like sometimes people get like information from, this is all like all just chasing views. They get information from a book, right? And in that book they know that this is important, but who's going to listen? So because of that they're going to cut the important thing and then give people what they actually want to listen. So because of that you find like people are posting the same exact thing everywhere, just different ways, because they know that once they go deep in like a topic, no one would like want to listen because like, oh, it's too much information or it's too much this, because all they care about is views. And then when you have people that are like really invested in this stuff, they would like make a video like it's a movie, like they're really really invested in this, and those are the videos that tend to do well actually, especially these days.
Because you need content that will do very well, like in whichever time, like evergreen content. They will come back even after years. They'll still watch it. Because right now for me, like I'm at a stage where I know what would get me numbers. But I still won't go for that. It's because I'm not comfortable with that. I want to do what I like, what makes me happy when I create, and then I say, oh, this is actually good, and I'm proud of it. Not me just doing it for numbers. But
because what most people don't realize in the long run, you know, the best part about being on the internet for too long, since I've been there for almost 7 years, if you go like to most of my oldest video now is sometime this year to 10/8, but it says 7 years. That was like the first ever video I posted. So around that time to like where I am, I've seen people come on the internet and just chase numbers and then fall off like a few, maybe a year or 2 years later. So that stuff happens, because at the end of the day you can make content now and then it gets you views and then you're not comfortable with it. In the long run you get tired. It's like, now I want to do my thing. Now because you're so used to like wanting numbers, once you start trying to do your thing, the views go down. And then your passion also starts to fall. You would be happier if you're like rising, doing what you're comfortable with. Because I can tell if you're like going to get like 1 million views off a video and then like 10K off the other video, you won't stop because you're doing what you love.
True. So
some people just chase numbers, and if they are there doing like some controversial stuff, they change to what they like, it goes down, they'd rather stop content. Because if they go back in the same place, maybe they might get views. Or problem with controversy is like it's just a phase. It's like news. It's a phase, you get views, it passes, and you don't get views anymore. So
so how you enter the game matters. I'll give an example. Remember when it was COVID times? I was wondering, I was asking myself, like, that's when a lot of people like showed up. They wanted to make content. We had a lot of YouTubers, which I don't see anymore.
They all just faded out.
So during that period, some started because they saw other people doing it, or some started because they didn't have anything to do. We were in lockdown. So they didn't start the content because they really wanted to make the content. So how you start this thing determines how you're going to
stay in
to thrive.
Because I think you have to ask yourself, like in the next 5 years, is this something that I'm gonna like be willing to do? Sometimes you don't even have to think in those lines because usually you know, like because I love to wake up and do my videos. Like I love to. Every time I'm waking in the morning, like I'm trying, even if I'm scrolling through TikTok, and then I find an idea, like damn, like I could literally make a video. There's so much happiness that comes that I just go there and then start like writing my script and stuff like that. It's because I love to do this stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because of that, like, you don't really see yourself stopping because it's just coming from like genuine love. So some people like will say this is why most people will say like I'm just hustling, but then they're doing like content that they don't like, and because like they don't like it, they're in that space, they don't like it, and it feels like it's hard work. A lot of people get confused and saying this is hustling, but they don't really like what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, even if it's hustling, you have to. The problem with me was that when I was doing the videos, I loved the videos, but I wasn't getting paid from them. Yeah. So after I finished my 12th grade, like around like the time where you're trying to decide should I go to university or what, during that time it's like that's when you get the most pressure. It's like I want to do this, but how do I make my parents believe that I want to do this? Because they want to see money and stuff like that. That's the thing that was like the hard part about the content. But doing it, something I love to do. Like regardless, it's something I love to do. So even when it started to work out, you know, like it was just like well, here we are. Like it didn't change anything because my love was already there.
It was already there.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it really makes sense.
True. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So you did go to uni.
Uni, yeah, actually.
Did you drop out and still go it? Yeah.
Okay, so the story is, first I was supposed to go to uni for medicine or nursing, but that was the time. Yeah, that was the time.
Medicine. It's not even close to what you are doing right now. I would expect you to mention something in the media space.
Yeah, it's gotta get there.
Medicine.
It's gotta get there as well. So when I was like in that stage, I was in that stage. That's when I was like debating. Like I don't know if I can do this. Because that's when like the life stuff was like getting into. Like I don't think I want to do this. I stayed like a few months with my sister at a hospital where she used to work at, and then I used to see blood. I was like, nope, this is not my place.
Change your mind.
This is not my place. So as time went on, I just convinced my parents, okay, if you want to take me to uni, and like that's the thing you're proud of, let me go to like a film school. Yeah, that's how I ended up going to a film school. I did my first course, which I graduated on, and then I went on to my second one, which was where the problem was.
What was the problem with the second one?
It was in the time where I was like blowing up on the internet, and now like balancing the time of like going to like the classes while like doing the videos was like really hard. So the best part is like I was very close with my lecturer, so I would always get to him like man, like that's how we used to call ourselves. Like dude, man, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna manage. He's like, I can see. Like honestly, that time you've been in school, I've been noticing that. I just knew at some point you'd say this, because he knew that I was breaking. Yeah. So like I didn't know if I was like would dedicate my time onto making videos or go to class. Also the problem was that the second course I was doing was basically, I thought it was going to be based on film, but the whole entire time it was based on editing. And so I hated it because like it's something that I already knew. Yeah,
you already self-taught.
Yeah. So I'd go there. You go there like a week. We are there for like day 1, day 2.
You're covering stuff you are familiar with.
Yeah. I said, this is how you open Premiere Pro. Come on. So like I remember I didn't go to class for that following week, and then I come the week after, and then I found that people like still at the same thing. Some people are still having the problem. Like, why did you say the shortcut to open Premiere Pro? I was like, come on.
It started getting boring.
Yeah, I just started to get bored. I just told myself like, man, I don't know. So I basically dropped out technically. That's how I just dropped out from that course.
When you dropped out, were you making money from the internet when you dropped out?
No.
You weren't?
No. At that time it was just numbers. But just shortly after, because you know the thing is, when I was dropping out, I was very sure that I was going to get to make money. But I knew that it was going to be from content, but it took longer. When I came in the house and I'm just doing my thing, I was like, this is going to take long. That's how I found myself doing editing. I went on this like Upwork, all these platforms to show people like this is what I do on the internet. My videos have gone this viral. I'm African, so obviously I don't make money off this, so I'm doing this. So I want to work as like an editor. So I picked up a few clients.
I actually wanted to ask that,
Yeah.
that how did you manage to get the international clients when
Yeah.
it comes to this editing thing? You used to you edit for a lot of big
Yeah, a lot of
big YouTubers outside. I used to see that. I'm tapped in. I used to see that.
Yeah, oh
Like
yeah.
how, so I was wondering, how did this guy
Like end up here.
yeah, and you were making like serious money because you were getting paid in foreign currency.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you manage to get the international audience?
So when I was on Upwork, I didn't really have like any success for the first few times. But the thing is, I started to reach out to YouTubers. Like by then, I reached out to Matthew Bim, who's like right now is like 5 million subscribers. But around the time
I remember Matthew Bim.
Yeah. Around the time I reached out to him, he had like 48,000 or 48 something K, between 40 and 30K. But then like when I reached out to him, he was like, dude, you're the first person that had ever reached out to me. But I didn't know that a week after that he would blow up, like really blow up. So when that happened, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe one day I dream of like making a video with you. I've been following, I like your stuff. I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. We worked on a video, we did a video together. Like I featured in his video, featured in mine.
Yeah.
The same time he did that, I was like, I'll tell you when the video is up. He blew up from like videos that he put around that time. So because he blew up, like everyone started talking about him. Mr. Beast, like Samuel, all those like like a lot of people started talking about him.
Yeah.
But like I was in that space as well.
Yeah.
So it happened that when he posted the video that he did like a collaboration with Mr. Beast, I was in there, and people liked my appearance, like how I show, because I was in the planes the time I was doing that video. So like, damn, like this guy, like he went to like all these places where there's like crocodiles and he made a video. Really? That's how
then people were curious.
Yeah,
who is this guy?
Yeah. So after that, when I reached out like the other people, like they basically saw me because they remembered me from Matthew Bean.
Oh yeah, that guy from Matthew Bean's video.
Yeah, so that's how he talked like Zach, the guy that draws on the internet. He has like about 40 million subscribers.
I know you.
Reached out.
Yeah.
You know, like Frenchy Fries.
You were editing for all those guys.
No, by then I was just getting to know them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as soon as we started to get to know each other, they started asking. You know, like the good part about these people is that they're very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they asked me about like what's my problems. You know, like what am I facing. I was like, I've been on the internet for too long. You know, like I can get success, but I don't get paid because like we can't monetize where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like, how can we help you? I don't know if there's anything that I could help. And then one of them offered me some editing work. That's how it started. From there, I started editing for Frenchy Fries. At some point, I started editing for one of my close friends.
So I'm sure they're also like recommending you to their friends.
Yeah. So I worked for Frenchy Fries, and then I worked for another guy like Dylan Z, was like a friend of mine. But then he shared one of my videos to his friend, who apparently was Jenny Hoyle, who was like the biggest female like creator on short form content. And then she was like, this guy is a good editor, he's really good, can I reach out? And you're like, yeah. And then she reached out. That's how we started working. It was all like a pool. Like it's not something that I even looked for. The only thing I did was reach out.
Yeah.
But it all just started to like follow up and stuff like that. So yeah, but eventually all good things came to an end. I lost those guys at some point, because obviously when you get in the game, it's a competition. Yeah. So like the problem with editing, like there are people that are always doing it, and I wasn't like really all 100% because I had my own stuff going on, and it was at the time where we were having like power issues when they were just starting. Yeah. So the network was like crazy. Everything was
long
off.
hours of load shedding.
Yeah. So now you can imagine that I'm supposed to like submit stuff to people, and then I'm like taking like, they're saying 10 hours of electricity, and then it's not there for like 2 days. Like come on, dude.
And then these guys schedule their
stuff. Yeah.
Their stuff, like they expected to post at a certain date.
I mean, now it's more consistent, but around that time it wasn't. Yeah, so the crazy part is like all of them reached at me at the same time. That's how we stopped working, and like I was good. I was getting good money. We still have like good relationship and stuff like that. But because of that inconsistency, I wasn't like reliable anymore. Because they have to trust you. When you work with someone, like they have to trust you to say, like I'll give you this information, you have to bring it back around this time. But now my word is not trusted, because I can say like let me bring it back tomorrow, and then power goes.
They can't rely on you.
Yeah, so because of that we couldn't like work with all of them. Yeah, so now I had to go back to the drawing board. That's when I started hustling hard. But the best part is like you work with the best people, you learn a few things. So now I saw like the things that I was doing wrong with my videos, like everything. So when I came back, it was easier. That's why I blew up on the whole YouTube thing, and eventually got here. So
So how long have you been monetized? Were you monetized this year or last year?
This year.
This
About
year.
6 months now. Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
And you
About 6
made
months now.
like
Almost
500, half a million.
on like
Zambian kwacha.
Zambian. Family is crazy.
Too low, too high.
Nah. Okay, let's do this. Like on the. Actually, I think we can check that. I might not show them. but
Yeah, let's check.
we can check the numbers.
Because those numbers are crazy. And then I'm sure your CPM is. How's your CPM?
It's not very consistent.
It's not
That's one thing I've noticed.
Yeah.
I used to think that when you get monetized, you have like a consistent CPM. So whatever video you do, it's different for every video.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I see.
That's the thing. But let me see if I can do like
Me, I believe when it comes to YouTube,
yeah.
you're the highest paid version. Like with the people that I have in mind, the people who are on YouTube, I
Yeah.
would say you are the highest paid when it comes to YouTube. Maybe there are other Zambian YouTubers that I'm not aware of that I don't know.
No, yeah, because I mean maybe because I know that if I take the claim, people will come for me. They're like,
Yeah,
bro.
I know, but
I hate you
that's why
saying this.
that's why I'm saying it. Yeah, but if they're there or anyone knows who might be getting
Like-
higher checks than him, let me know. Yeah.
So this is the total for starting from like around
This is crazy.
January. Yeah. So this is the total that I made. So if you can convert it to, because also the conversion has been different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say the first.
That's for 6 months. That's
Yeah.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
At this point, you have it's work now.
Yeah. Right now it's fake.
Yeah, right now it's work. Before it was just you doing what
just
you
doing
love.
what I love. Yeah.
So right now it's more than just passion.
True.
Yeah.
True. I mean, it was able like the quality has improved. Because you know when you care about something, someone can tell.
Yeah.
If you care about something enough, if you want to know if someone cares about something, you see from like how the quality improves.
Yeah, I used to notice like during the time you were editing, I could see you investing like in the equipment.
Yeah,
to
like
buy the
heavy.
cameras, the lights. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, heavily. Because you know when I was blowing up on YouTube, I didn't even have a microphone.
Yeah.
Like, that time I was filming from like my camera is all the way over there, and then the distance is crazy.
And
So
then
when
the
I'm
so-
talking, it's like echo.
with the distortions, sound distorted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy. I had to just.
And then there was a time, even time you started like blowing up on TikTok, the sound wasn't
that good, yeah.
yeah.
And
I
people would
could
say it
read-
in the comments.
Yes, I could
People
see the
would say it.
comments. Bro, you're going to make us step.
Yeah, you're going to
All
get our ears.
trolling about the sound, and that makes you improve, you know.
True.
Yeah.
True. I think most people see it as a bad thing.
Yeah,
They'll be like, nah, people are hating on me. But I saw it as like it's a positive thing because these guys care about me.
Yeah.
Even though it feels like they're coming at me, but they want me to improve. Also.
Yeah.
So even when I started to improve, like the video started to even do like better. Like some people would come and say like it sounds better now. Like after I got the microphone,
Yeah.
I was like yeah.
yeah.
That's why I moved because I started to use like the phone from the microphone, you know.
Yeah.
And then it was sounding a little better.
Yeah.
And then a few more comments started coming in again. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me see. I invested in a microphone, got it from a friend, which was like at that point was a man that I worked for through editing, and like it was like, you know, like these things are like never really like cheap. So it was like 2,800 around that time, and it was like big money for me. I was like, I'm gonna spend that much on a camera, and you know, I mean on a freaking microphone. And then I was like, you know what, let me just do
It's
that.
worth it.
Yeah, it's pained, but I was like, it was good at the end of the day. It did save like everything. So yeah, because they say you can get away with bad quality of the video, but you can't get away with like bad
Yeah,
sound.
audio, you just have
everything.
to.
It's everything.
You just have to make sure that it's on point. Yeah, because even me, like right now, it's not perfect. I
Yeah.
need 2 mics. You need to have your own mic.
Yeah.
I need to have my own mic so that you have that
Like
great sound. It needs to
sound,
be
but
perfect.
true, but
Yeah.
it starts from somewhere. That's the
Yeah.
best part.
So do you have like any YouTubers that you give juice to? Like, I like this guy's work. I like how they move on YouTube. Do you have any?
Like here in
Zambian,
Zambia,
yeah, Zambian.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
On YouTube, I don't think I know any.
yeah.
But I've seen a couple of people that are showing like interest. I think one person that will probably do well, I know Ziglo Papi. He's good.
Zigro Papi is
He's
no
good.
on YouTube.
Yeah, he's good.
That guy is inconsistent on YouTube.
Really?
Does he post on YouTube?
No, he doesn't post on YouTube.
Yes, I'm talking about YouTube. That guy is
Oh, you
good.
mean like
No, I'm not talking about like
Like
content
the
creators.
overall.
No, I'm talking about on YouTube, specifically YouTube. Zinglo is good.
Yeah, he's
but
good.
when it
He's
comes,
not-
but when it comes to YouTube,
He's inconsistent.
yeah, it's because I don't even think. I don't think
Yeah.
he remembers his password.
Oh, bro forgot to. If you're ever gonna watch this, you need to get back on YouTube.
yeah, he's good. I love his work.
Yeah. Well, if it's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Specifically YouTube. Anyone that you've seen there that's okay, this one is really pushing on YouTube.
To be honest with you, I don't think I know.
Yeah, that's how hard it is on
Yeah,
YouTube when it comes to
Zambian content creators.
yes.
They think, because I think most of them have that narrative that it's hard.
Yeah.
Like every other YouTuber that I've talked to, they have the same narrative. They say it's like hard.
You know, the problem is from both the consumers and the content creators
Yeah.
themselves. You know, I was curious one day, I was like, why don't you just watch stuff from YouTube?
Yeah.
No, the perception some that they have was crazy.
Data.
They say, yes, it chows a lot of data. I was like, are you kidding me? No. If there's an app that chows your
Data.
bundles the most, is TikTok,
TikTok
not
or
YouTube.
Instagram. Because like YouTube is like it tries to save your data.
Yes.
On TikTok, like you could be scrolling, your data finishes. You can scroll endlessly. Like videos won't play for sure, but
Yeah,
they'll be scrolling.
yeah.
It means like it loaded like all the
Yeah, it
videos like
loads
ahead
even
of
the
time.
yeah.
Yeah, so because of that, it's like it gets more data than
Yeah.
so people.
So that's another thing. And then I think the only way the YouTube space is going to grow is when those who are already doing big, like on TikTok,
Yeah.
Facebook, if they jump on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then they start posting there consistently, they shouldn't look at the numbers.
And yeah, that's the problem.
And it's crazy. You're worried about the numbers, yet you're not even monetized
Monetize,
on
yes.
the other
Like other
platforms that you're
platforms.
getting huge numbers. So just post
Post.
everywhere,
Like,
like
you can
on
get
all
the same
the
content, just post it
yes,
everywhere.
like,
It's literally
post
that
it
easy.
everywhere.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, if people only understood, because the thing is, you know, right now I just like all of this success happened in for me. I mean, you know this.
Yeah.
Like I was like stuck on 30,000 subscribers for like 2 years, almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I started to blow up somewhere around December. So all of this success has happened. I can literally easily say I'm literally a small YouTuber. So people just don't understand.
Saying
Like,
that is a small YouTuber with 300 subscribers. How many subscribers do you have?
194,000.
194,000 subscribers. And saying he's a small, that's crazy.
I mean, if you compare me to the list of like successful YouTubers, like if you put me on the Zambian space, I'm probably one of the biggest. That's for sure. But the best part is like I don't really consider myself, because I put myself like on the list of like most of these like American guys.
Yeah.
So I'm typically a small YouTuber, and the crazy part is like you've seen that, and like if you can imagine, I just hit 100,000. And that's how much I've made.
Yeah.
And I'm not constantly hitting like 1 million on YouTube, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, imagine when I hit like 1 million subscribers.
Crazy.
Or better like 10 million.
Yeah.
Like, if people actually understood like how much powerful YouTube is, I think they'd all jump on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Because
But I know eventually we'll get there.
True.
Because we are still growing.
Yeah, we're still growing.
It's
Even
a
as
small
a country.
industry.
Even
Yeah.
as a country, we are still growing. That's the truth.
Yeah, so I think we are coming to an end of this podcast.
Yes.
Any advice would you love to give those upcoming creators, those who are looking forward to start?
I think the best advice I can give is that when you are just starting to like post, you shouldn't care about what others think. I think most people, like, the best advice I would give is like you should just go on YouTube or anywhere on the internet and post without even inviting your friends, because that is going to give you like a confidence to know that when you post these videos, none of the people that you know are going to watch you and see, because the cost of success when you're starting is embarrassment, and that embarrassment comes that you don't really know what you're doing. You don't really know like how you're, whatever it is that you're starting, you're going to embarrass yourself. That is for sure. From how you're going to speak, like usually a few people are natural, a lot of them embarrass themselves. Like from the editing, everything will become cliche. But with time, with that consistent, you keep on getting better, and eventually that embarrassment will be the videos that people will use to get motivated, because they're like, no, this person started from here, but now they are here. But before you get successful, it's going to be an embarrassment because they'll be like, damn, what are you doing with your life? But as soon as you get there, it will be a successful story because they'll look at those and be like, damn, I can also start from here. So just start. That's the advice I can give.
That was powerful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on Toast Podcast. Hope to do this again next time.
I appreciate that. Hopefully, when I do come, you're like a bigger person as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you don't know what to be.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping you also be big by then.
Sure, shout out.
But yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, we out.
Peace.